Good morning, everyone. This is Leah Dixon. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Port Coquitlam, British Columbia, and I am here today to just create a fun little card using our Simply Citrus Stampin' Kit. So this Simply Citrus kit is wonderful. It comes with everything that you need to create. And actually the card I'm going to make for you today isn't going to use any of the bits from this set except for the stamp set. So when you get your package, you get envelopes, paper, adhesives, ink, a block, your stamp set, all of your little embellishments, like absolutely everything you would need to create, I believe it's 16 cards. So really, really fun. But all we're going to use today, I know Marika, I love it too. All we're going to use today is the stamp set from this kit. So I'm just going to move the kit off to the side. Let's see, where can I put that? There we go. And of course it comes with that gorgeous box as well, which I just love. But today we're just going to play with the stamp set. So I've already put the lemon or grapefruit slices or whatever you want to use them as onto a block. I've put these cute little flowers onto a block. Oh, throw them around. And the sentiment way to go. I have a lot of people in my life right now doing some really amazing things, and so I want to send them some cards of encouragement and just let them know I'm cheering them on. So this stamp set just calls for some really bright colors. I have a little bit of a different color combo for you today though. I'm going to start with a Whisper White cardstock base. I have a piece of Daffodil Delight that's been cut at 4 by 5 1/4, so it creates a nice layer. Then I have a Calypso Coral Circle, stitched circle. This is the largest of the circles in the Stitched Shapes die set. And I have a strip of Coastal Cabana, and this is just 1/2 inch by 4 inches. I think, well, just less than 4. Doesn't really matter. We're going to trim that down. And then we're going to throw in a little bit of Purple Posy when we add in some playful dots today. So we're going to set those to the side right now, though, and get stamping over here. So first things first. Kind of did a quick job on that, and I have a little edge. Trim that off. All right. So first things first, we're going to start with our circle, our Calypso Coral large stitched shape, and the Versamark and our sentiment. Good morning, Sharon. So I've got the sentiment way to go. I'm going to ink this up with a Versamark and find where it's just going to hit, like the W and the exclamation point are both touching the sides, and stamp that. Now I'm going to grab some white embossing powder, and I also like to use just a piece of scrap paper. That makes it easier for me to catch all the little loose bits of, hi Marika. This just helps me catch all the little loose bits of embossing powder. So I really fully cover mine, and then tap that off, hold it upside down and kind of give it a little flick to get all the extras off. Yeah, the colors I've chosen are a little bit bright, but I don't know, this set just kind of screams bright to me. All right, so there we go. So we've got that all with our embossing powder, so I'm just going to pour my excess back in. This is the other reason I like to use a sheet of paper, is because then you can kind of funnel it back in. And then I can use different papers for different colors so I don't accidentally mix in any silver or anything like that into my white. All right, so set that to the side. Now I'll grab my heat gun here, and we're going to melt this. Hi Tracy, good morning. All right, my little safety tip of the day: as soon as you're finished with your heat gun, please unplug it. Just heard too many horror stories about them falling off tables and accidentally turning on and starting fires. So please unplug your heat gun when you're done. All right, so I love this kit too, Tracy, but today I'm actually just using the stamp set and doing a little bit of an alternative card. For those of you who don't know, I do have a Simply Citrus online class coming up this Friday night. I'll be making the 4 cards from the kit, and then I'll also be doing some alternative projects and having a purchasing special at that class. So feel free to join me, and yeah, it should be a good time. So now that we've got this is the part I find the hardest, so I'm actually going to do it last. It's getting that all lined up so it looks right. So, hairs all over the table. All right, we're going to grab our Daffodil Delight now and our little lemon wedge, and I'm going to stamp in Daffodil Delight on Daffodil Delight my little lemons kind of all over the place, just as random, as close together, far apart as you'd like. Doesn't really matter. And I'm going to do the whole thing, even though I know I'm covering up part of it. I just think it helps, you know, kind of give that randomness to it. Little bits peeking out everywhere. Hi, Catherine. All right, and right up there. I'm going to do a little one on here too, and over here. Okay, there we go. So we've kind of got lemons everywhere. And actually, while I've got that out, I am going to stamp the inside of my card as well. And I'm also going to grab an envelope and decorate my envelope. So to do that, I'm going to grab a scrap of paper. So I'm just going to grab that one that I was embossing on before. And, oops, I'm going to pop that in so that the only thing that's showing is the flap of my envelope. And I'm going to put lemons all over this. The reason I like to do this so that only part of the flap is showing is so that then I can kind of stamp off the edge of the flap and not get it onto the rest of my envelope. So there we go. And I can put, actually I'm going to do one more on the front as well. So I love decorated envelopes. There we go. And then I'm going to pop this back in and grab the little flower and our Calypso Coral ink. So here we go. And actually I'm not going to do any on the flap. I'm going to leave that as is. But over here I'm just going to pop a few little flowers around this. Actually just the one set. There we go. And I'm going to do the same in here. Just a few little flowers. There. All right. Oh, yeah, you know what? The kit, Sharon, the color combos for me were not my favorite, but I found ways to kind of work it so that I actually really enjoy it and can tone down the blue. I'm kind of more of a brights person, so that's why I'm really enjoying the alternatives with this card kit. Yeah. So now that this is done, I'm going to grab my seal. Actually, that's my Seal Plus. Where's my actual seal? Well, I guess I'll use Seal Plus because that's what, oh, there it is. There. So I'm going to grab my seal and just put a little bit on the back of this. There we go. So for those of you who haven't been using the seal, I do highly recommend giving it a go. I find that it is such a good adhesive, and now that I've practiced with it, it's actually really easy to use. Oh, see, and I am a huge fan of anything citrus. Oh, good morning, Lori. So I've got that glued to my base. Now, next thing up is to grab some dimensionals, and we're going to put our circle on our card front. So I have dimensionals here. There we go. Yeah, no, I love anything citrus, so that the Sending Sunshine Paper Pumpkin Kit. I have the lemon stamps from a previous catalog, and I just absolutely love anything to do with that. And, you know, changing it up sometimes, putting them in pink and making them grapefruits, limes. Love all those colors. All right, so the spot where I didn't quite stamp that right is going to get covered up anyways. And now, so here I'm going to try and make that way to go actually be straight. We'll see how I did. I'm going to put a little strip of seal in the center of this, not all the way out to the ends, though, like I just did, because these are going to kind of stick off the ends. And I'm going to put that under so it's straight. There we go. And now I am going to use a ton of these dots. So starting right out at the end, kind of centered, and I'm going to put them quite close together. And if you didn't want to use dots like this embellishment because they're slightly, you know, more expensive, you could always do like hole punches in the purple posy paper and glue down the little circle hole punches. So 5, 6, and 7. There we go. And that is our card for this morning completed. So it's actually a really fast and easy card to make, but just with the color combo and the boldness of the circles, it makes such a beautiful beautiful look on such a simple card. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you can join me on Friday for my Simply Citrus card kit class on Friday night. I'll just be here on Facebook Live, and yeah, you can check this out in the catalog. I'll put a link to the kit itself in the comments. And don't forget that this month, with every $60 purchase, you can earn bonus days coupons. So, you know, this kit, and then throw in a pack of seal and maybe an ink if you need it, or some embossing powders, and you've hit that $60 and can earn those bonus coupons. So it's pretty great. All right. Oh, thank you so much, Tracy. I know, I love the color combo too. It's just a little bit different. So you guys have a wonderful day. I am off to go hike Ridge Park with a friend and enjoy this actually kind of cloudy, not so summery day, but that's okay. It'll be beautiful in the forest. So I'll see you guys all later. I'll probably be on maybe later tonight, probably tomorrow morning, with some paper pumpkin alternatives. I've been playing around with that kit as well. So bye-bye. It is a lot of dots, Marika.